Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. This is WWE 2K26 Universe Mode, episode 13, and we are on the final Raw before Backlash Premium Live Event. Welcome to the show, folks. I am Callum, otherwise known as the KO King. Welcome to Monday Night Raw, and welcome to the Go Home show before our first PLE of the season this Saturday night. It's gonna be Backlash. It's gonna be an awesome night of action as tonight we come to you live from Dublin, Ireland, with some incredible action. Let's not waste any further time and get straight into it, folks. Here we go, man. Let's get to war. And it's a great way to kick us off tonight.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship.
A WrestleMania rematch coming your way to kick it off tonight on Raw for the WWE Tag Team titles. And coming out first is the challengers, the longest reigning tag team champions and the longest reigning champions ever in this series. Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, the Undisputed Era, brought out to the ring tonight with Roderick Strong and the Intercontinental Champion Adam Cole, baby. He will be in action in our main event tonight. He's also in action at Backlash, defending his Intercontinental Championship, which he doesn't have out to the ring with him tonight, but he'll be taking on Sami Zayn this Saturday night. But it's Fish and O'Reilly's time tonight. They want to see if they can regain the WWE Tag Team titles that they had for the majority of last season. 370-day reign for Fish and O'Reilly as tag champs last year, but they were defeated at WrestleMania by the newly arriving team of Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns. And they were victorious with the Machine Guns on the inaugural episode of Monday Night Raw of this season, defeating the other tag champs, this now SmackDown tag champs, the War Raiders, Eric and Ivar. They will also be in action this Saturday night at Backlash. Going to be an awesome show. Our first PLE of the season as the Undisputed Era make their way out of the ring. Roderick Strong, you see there as well, yet to make his series debut, but he was in last season alongside the UE. Easily the most unsuccessful member of the group. Will his luck turn round this season alongside Fish, O'Reilly and Cole? The challengers are out for your opening championship match live from Dublin, Ireland. And here come the champions. Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns. Guns have been ablazing on Raw ever since the arrival of the Machine Guns. They debuted on SmackDown at the end of last season. Had one tag match. Shelley had a singles match against Bobby Fish, and then they were able to get a shot at the tag titles at WrestleMania. They won that, then they beat the War Raiders as well. Undefeated are the Machine Guns thus far on the main roster and in the WWE and in this series. Will that remain the case tonight as they have a tough defense of the goal? That was a tough match at WrestleMania. Took place on WrestleMania Sunday as Chris Sabin almost getting set on fire from the pyro. Nonetheless, going to be an awesome rematch tonight. Great way to kick us off in Dublin. WWE Tag Team titles hanging in the balance. Oh man, it is them right there. The beautiful, prestigious and covered in gold. The WWE Tag Team titles of the world. Let's head down to ringside now with the official ring introductions from Alicia Taylor.
Introducing the challengers and a combined weight of 425 pounds. Kyle and Bobby Fisher. And their opponents and a combined weight of 420 pounds. The WWE Tag Team Champions, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns.
And the Machine Guns. And Fish and O'Reilly gonna have a fun contest to kick it off live in Dublin. It's the official Sean Bennett assigned the duties for this tag team championship affair this evening. Here we go, man. What a great way to kick us off. PLE season Backlash this Saturday night. You don't want to miss it, live right here only on KO Productions. Here we go, nonetheless, ringing the bell now as the referee Sean Bennett. Sabin and O'Reilly going to kick us off. Sabin, nice kick to the midsection of O'Reilly. And another one. Second time able to get him. And another by Sabin. Nicely done there. Now Irish Whip going to send him out to the Machine Gun's corner. Kyle O'Reilly fighting back. And Kyle O'Reilly was a real dark horse last season, picking up victories over the likes of Seth Rollins and having great matches with the likes of AJ Styles amongst others. And he's looking to be even more as impressive this season. Wants to help him and Fish regain the tag team titles, have a second run with the gold. Maybe even try and make it even longer than last season's reign. Look at O'Reilly kneeing down in the corner on Chris Sabin. Right at the abdominals, but Sabin able to fight back. Nice boot out the corner. And another Machine Gun going to take his head off. Chris Sabin, we mentioned it before, alongside Shelly. Absolutely incredible talents. Champions over and over again. Generational talents, you might say. And look at this. It's Kyle O'Reilly. Look at that, just stomping away in Sabin. Very experienced. They're both of these tag teams been teaming up for a long damn time. But both men looking to regain tag gold here. It's like a Bobby Fish has been tagged in. They shot on the midsection of Sabin. And that midsection is getting really absolutely demolished here. Of the opening going by the machine, or by the Undisputed Era rather, to the Machine Gun Sabin. About Sabin fighting back here with Sabin. Nice combination of a DDT on Bobby Fish. And Chris Sabin now springboard senton. Trying to enter the midsection of Fish. Went for that sneaky drop kick. O'Reilly able to drop down over that time. Getting caught. Chris Sabin just flying on Kyle O'Reilly. But Bobby Fish is right there. Fish on the apron. Big double axe handle. Down goes Sabin. Caught him right in the back of the head. That might be enough for the Undisputed Era to regain control in this matchup tonight. Chris Sabin not yet even made a tag. And he took his eye off the ball. That's what cost him. And now Bobby Fish is in control. High Rent District top rope by me. Have showboated a bit too much. But Fish able to get an escape crossbody off the top cover. New tag team champion. 2 count. Oh, Alex Shelley making the save. Just in the nick of time. You know what? Wait a minute. Fish going after Shelley. Stunner sends him packing to the outside of the ring. Bobby Fish now massive shot on a Chris Sabin. Sabin able to counter it. Sabin now. Look at these shots. Picking up Bobby Fish and a massive power bomb. Down he goes. Stacking him up cover now. Scoring 2 and a kick out. And Sabin is still yet to make a tag into Alex Shelley. And I feel like that's about to change in a close minute here, but nonetheless it's Sabin still in control with the arm drags of Bobby Fish. Sabin being a workhorse of this one, and a German suplex. And they make the tag. Here comes Shelley. Well needed tag to Alex Shelley and the Machine Guns now. Big knee right in the back of the head of Bobby Fish. Shelley highly decorated talent all over the globe. World travel, very experienced. Former world champion in different companies. And look at Alex Shelley. Forearm off the middle rope into the cover. Will this be enough to put away Fish and O'Reilly? 2 count, a kick out by Bobby Fish. They're surviving for now, but Shelley again. Gonna pick up the straps. Nice smack to the head. No counters. Bobby Fish kick now. Right in the midsection. And it was Bobby Fish. Got Shelley now. And a Falcon Arrow by Fish. Shelley went down there. Here comes Kyle O'Reilly back in. And O'Reilly with big bicycle boot at Alex Shelley. And this was a singles match I'd love to see. I'd love to see all these guys in singles action. We saw Shelley and Fish in singles action before. That was great. I'd love to see them all. And we might get more of it if the Undisputed Era can regain the tag titles tonight. Big submission here from Kyle O'Reilly. Crossface of sorts. And Shelley going to be able to escape with the big elbows out of it. Nicely done by Shelley that time, and now it's Alex Shelley running in shoulder tackle on a Kyle O'Reilly. And Shelley Irish Whip sends him into the corner. Tag, here comes Sabin. Double team offense here by the Machine Guns. Double team hit toss, beautifully executed, and a double kick there. One in the back, one in the chest of O'Reilly. And I went for Bobby Fish that time at Sabin. He tried it earlier on. O'Reilly couldn't get it. Got it the second time on both men. But hook out. O'Reilly from behind. Stop taking your eye off the ball, Chris. They may cost you the titles. 2 count kick out. Oh, Sabin not keeping his eye on the legal opponent. O'Reilly going to try and take advantage of that with the accent smash. Beautiful combination offense cover. New tag team champ Shelley make the save. Shelley had to save the day that time. And Shelley gets sent off the apron once more. Alex Shelley down and out as Chris Sabin, who is getting absolutely obliterated by the Undisputed Era. Especially Kyle O'Reilly at the moment. My goodness, what a set of kicks, but Sabin fading back, crucifix into a penny predicament, shoulders down, let's make the only one. Sabin and Shelley trying to get a sneaky win and retain the tag team titles, but there's a spinning kick to the midsection of Kyle O'Reilly, and gonna drop on them. My goodness, what a maneuver cover. Well, this be enough? No, it's only one again. Chris Sabin with one of his best shots in his arsenal. Not enough to put away Kyle O'Reilly just yet. Only enough for a one. And now sending O'Reilly into the machine gun corner tag made. Here's Sabin. Or sorry, here's Shelley. Double team reversed by O'Reilly. And here come the combination offense. This is vintage Motor City Machine Gun. Sabin off the ropes. Massive drop kick. The speed that Sabin gets off that is incredible. And now it's Shelley and O'Reilly legal now for the time being. Alex Shelley. Backing him up the vertical. Big says Shelley now. Swinging fisherman neck breaker. Could be out of it as O'Reilly over O'Reilly. Able to throw him away now. Big boot now. And now Kyle O'Reilly kicking away at Shelley. Trying to soften him up here. What's O'Reilly thinking here? Irish whip into the corner on a Bobby Fish. Tag made. Here comes Fish. And uh-oh. They're looking to put him away. The double team offense. Total elimination by the Undisputed Era. That gave them so much tag team success last season in title matches. Down goes Sabin off the apron, cover on Shelley. Hook in the leg, shoulders down, 2 tag champs. No, Shelley kicking out. Oh man, so close. But no cigar, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's Alex Shelley going to be able to fight back against Bobby Fish here. And Shelley, big spinning kick of his own. Shelley, sliced bread, standing style penny predicament to retain. 2 count. Fish able to stay in it. So O'Reilly coming to the ring there to try and make the save, but Fish was able to get that shoulder up nonetheless. Big smack now by Alex Shelley, and now it's Bobby Fish fighting back forearm. Nice combination of kicks of his own right, and look at that right in the midsection of Alex Shelley. We mentioned about Sabin's midsection being banged up earlier on. It might be Shelley's at this rate. And now it's Bobby Fish Samoan drop. Down goes Shelley. And here comes Sabin off the hot tag. Chris Sabin in. Another crucifix penny predicament center of the ring. Bobby Fish down. 2 count kicker. Sabin trying that crucifix again. He tried it earlier on. Missing the elbow drop, however, was Chris Sabin. And now it's Bobby Fish with a spinning jumping heel kick. Oh man, ready to jaw Sabin cover. New tag champ, scoring 2. And oh, so close again. Chris Sabin surviving. And a hellacious tag team matchup. The kick is off. Great way to start it tonight. In Dublin, Ireland, on the flagship. And look at this. Fish hook deluxe. Knee bar up on the ropes. Saving Chris Sabin too close to the ropes. That time Alex Shelley getting knocked off by Fish. Sabin is in a vulnerable state, ladies and gentlemen, but not for long. Sabin able to counter. And now it's Chris Sabin picking him up off the fireman carry takeover. Got him up there with a cradle shot. Shoulders down on Fish. Machine Guns to retain. 2 count. And a kick out. Oh man, Sabin again with one of his best maneuvers. Not enough to put Fish away. Shelley tagged in. And it all looks like Kyle O'Reilly gets that tag as well. Shelley trying to stop it, but he couldn't. And it was Shelley and O'Reilly. Oh, but look at that. Nice shot from Kyle. And now Kyle shoulders down. Shoulders down to catch Shelley off guard here. 2 count. New tag team champions. Oh, I was so close. I thought the referee's hand hit 3 for a moment. But it's Alex Shelley fighting back against Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, where's Shelley going? Top rope now. Looking to fly here. Double foot stomp and rolling through. O'Reilly getting taken out there. Trying to take out Bobby Fish. Fish with a knee up. And Alex Shelley going to take down Fish off the apron. Shelley and Sabin got control of Kyle O'Reilly for the moment. Irish Robin sends him into the corner. Tag made here, Sabin. That's could be it here. Looking for the finishing maneuver. Tag team offense. Skull and bone. Sabin legal. Cover. Hook of the leg. Shoulders down. Fish there. 2 count though. And Fish not able to make the save. The machine guns retain. Oh, Fish was right there, but he was going for Shelley. And missed to break up the pin. That is not going to be good for the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole not going to be happy with Bobby Fish missing the breakup there, but nonetheless, the Motor City Machine Guns of Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin successfully get their first official defense of their newly won WWE Tag Team Championships. Congratulations are in order to the Machine Guns tonight. Big victory here, ladies and gentlemen, for Sabin and Shelley to kick off Raw style Tag Team Champions. But it was this right here, Fish missing to break up the pin, causes the champ to retain. Your favourite tag team's favourite tag team retains the goal to kick us off live in Dublin on this action-packed night here on Raw. Because still to come in your main event tag team action. The Intercontinental Champion Adam Cole teams up with the glorious Bobby Roode to take on Cole's challenger at Backlash, Sami Zayn, and a world champ contender alongside Roode, Seth freaking Rollins. That's later on tonight. As well as this Titanic match. It was 2 weeks ago where Keith Lee got his debut victory and The Fiend stared him down after it. Those two collide tonight. Keith Lee and The Fiend Bray Wyatt. Right now it's time for action in the women's division as the women's world champion Io Sky looks to defend her world title this Saturday night against Rhea Bloody Ripley at Backlash. She's got a warm-up match before we get to Backlash, however. Io Sky, your women's world champion, in action here on the Red Brands. Io and Rhea are going to run it back. Them two had great history over in NXT. It was actually Rhea who defeated Io twice down in NXT. Could do it for a third time this Saturday night for the more than coveted Women's World Championship. But taking on Io tonight is Zelina Vega.
From Queens, New York, Zelina Vega.
It's a huge opportunity for Vega tonight, folks. Let's see if she can capitalize with it. Going one-on-one with the Women's World Champion Io Sky. It's next live on Raw. We're back live on the Red Brand. Io Sky, Zelina Vega, set to do battle tonight. Here we go, referee Eddie Orengo ringing the bell. Both women getting the crowd behind this one. Live in the Red Brands. Still got Lee and The Fiend to come later on tonight, as well as that colossal tag team matchup. Roode and Rollins challenging LA Knight in triple threat action for the world titles. We're going to get a handshake off the opening bell. And Adam Cole and Sami Zayn set to collide for the Intercontinental title at Backlash as well. And nonetheless, off the handshake, honourable tie from these two women to kick it off. And that's Women's Championship Contenders match, you gotta assume, because if Zelina Vega is able to knock off the champion, you gotta imagine she's gonna be in store for a title shot, even if he loses it this Saturday night against Rhea Ripley. Vega would still have defeated the, at the time, Women's World Champion when facing her. She's got on a waist lock here. She's looking good. Takes it down. Side headlock. Headlock takeover now. Down on the mat goes Io Sky. Just wrenching away there on Io. On the mat here. Is she able to escape? Been in there for a long ass time, but able to escape now. Finds a headlock of her own on the mat. Vega in trouble. Io Sky got her. The headlock cinched in. Io and Rhea having a credible matchup. You gotta imagine they will come. Backlash is Vega now. Drop down whip off. No. Both one bumping into each other. A massive clothesline. You gotta imagine Ripley is looking at this match very closely to scout her opponent that she's already defeated twice down in NXT, but this ain't NXT anymore. This is a new version of Io Sky. An incredible version of Sky. Was the runner-up in the Women's Royal Rumble matchup. Was the winner of the Women's Elimination Chamber. And of course, let's not forget, she beat Kairi Sane at WrestleMania to become the Women's World Champion. And let's not forget as well, who did Io eliminate in the Rumble to get down to the final 2 alongside the winner Jade Cargill? Who was in the final 3 that Io knocked out? Cover here, hold on a minute. 2 count, a kick out by Vega. It wasn't Zelina Vega, no. It was Rhea Ripley. Ripley eliminated by Sky in the final 3, and then it got down to Sky and Cargill, which Cargill were able to win. Cargill as well, defeating Io Sky on the first episode of Monday Night Raw of this season. A champion versus champion match gave SmackDown the first pick of the draft in the women's division, which of course Jade Cargill was their pick. Io was the first pick to Raw, and on a tornado DDT now. Sky for the win over Vega, 2 count kicker. But Io still searching for her first win of the season after losing that champion versus champion match against Jade Cargill in the first episode. Looking to get it tonight. And then maybe another victory against Rhea Ripley. Her first of the season against Rhea. Well, both seasons combined is Vega now with a DDT. And Vega gonna fly right to the back of Io. Zelina Vega looking good here against the Women's World Champion. Face first on the mat. We saw Zelina last week getting rolled up by AJ Lee in a triple threat, which also included Raquel Rodriguez. That was in the Intercontinental Championship Contenders match as Io Sky with a bullet train attack on Vega, stepping right through to the top rope now. Sky looking to put her away here over the moonsault. No, knees up by Zelina. And a nice counter Vega now, looking for a huge upset, gonna drop her Hurricane Run on her head. Off the ropes, the cover now by Vega. Big winning coming over the champ, 2 count kicker. Io got more resiliency than that, but Vega looking to put her away here. Waiting for the champ to get to her feet. No, Io able to catch the boot, spins around. Sky, what's she gonna make here? Oh, jumping DDT. There's Zelina Vega. AJ Lee winning that triple threat matchup last week. She will face Liv Morgan at Backlash to crown the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion on Raw. Look at Io! A crossbody against the ropes, Mick Foley style, to take out Vega. And now she's at ringside. Io on the apron. Look at her vintage Sky here. Metal rope and a moonsault by Io. Thing of beauty each and every time she does it, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's Io gonna send Zelina Vega into the ring here. Oh, Vega doesn't want to be there. This is Io Sky signature offense again. The springboard, the drop kick. Io Sky on 5-8 on Raw. Cover, hooking the leg, shoulders down, scoring 2, and oh, so close. Vega able to stay in it. Vega had a good showing in the triple threat last week. She's having a good showing tonight, despite taking the pin in the triple threat as well. And if she loses, she'll be taking the pin or the submission tonight. But looking for the pin here. Schoolgirl, no, ropes are there. Too close to the ropes is Io Sky, but stomping away in the arm is Vega, who's still fighting in this matchup, making it much more competitive than we may have thought. But look at Io Sky catching the kick and got the boot German suplex. Dropping Vega. And looking to send the message to the Women's World Championship Challenger Rhea Ripley come Backlash. Io Sky top rope diving DDT on Zelina Vega, taking both women out in the process. Oh, but Io Sky get a new sign of life. Oh, yeah, right back to her feet. And now Io top rope. Rhea, look out! A backlash! There's over the moonsault on Vega. Hooking the leg, shoulders down, scoring 2, and Io Sky victorious on Raw. Oh, well, if you're Rhea Ripley, you better hope that that is not the version of Io Sky that you get at Backlash, because she's going to have to bring an even better and an even similar level of Rhea Ripley to Backlash this Saturday as those two compete for the Women's World Championship. Great effort from Vega, man. She brought it, including right there with a Hurricane Rana to a grounded Io Sky. Only good enough for a 2 count, said referee Eddie Orengo. But then it was Io Sky able to turn it around and get the victory. Not from that incredible drop kick though, but an incredibly close call. As I cannot wait for Sky and Ripley come backlashes. There was the over the moonsault, the 1, the 2, and the 3. Io Sky with a win here tonight in Dublin.
Here is your winner, Io
I'll tell you folks, Sky and Ripley have the opportunity to steal the show at Backlash. And that is a very high possibility that both those two will do it. They've always had incredible chemistry. And come this Saturday, it's going to be the Women's World title on the line. Sky, Ripley for the gold. And St. Louis at Backlash. You don't want to miss that, as well as what we still got going on here tonight on Raw. Because up next, it's going to be Keith Lee versus the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Lee not happy that he was stopped of his celebration by the Fiend, staring him down after his debut. He gets revenge tonight on Raw. Well, it's a coincidence we're live in Dublin today, because 2 weeks ago this man made his Raw debut. The inaugural NXT champion was able to knock off Dublin's own Sheamus. He is not here tonight, but this man is. And he's looking to go one-on-one with the Fiend Bray Wyatt, who caused stop to his celebration 2 weeks ago when he was victorious on his debut contest. It's Limitless Keith Lee.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Wichita Falls, Texas. Weighing in at 340 pounds, Keith Lee.
Well, Bray Wyatt spoke through his alter ego, The Fiend, and he said that he wanted to fight with big boys. He already decimated Samoa Joe at WrestleMania, and he's got another big target, pun very much intended, on Keith Lee as the newcomer to Monday Night Raw, and he wants to hurt him. We'll see if he can do it tonight live on Raw. It's coming up next. We're back live on Raw. There is the demented one himself, the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Dominated Samoa Joe at WrestleMania, the former World Heavyweight Champion of 364 days. Couldn't knock off the Fiend, but he has knocked off Bray Wyatt before, but this ain't any regular Bray Wyatt. But hold on, Keith Lee got the jump before the bell. Well, Lee was not happy. He was irate. He was pissed off even that the Fiend caused stop to his celebration, which was supposed to be a night of Keith Lee making it to the big time here on Raw after defeating a highly decorated athlete in Sheamus. But we know why the Fiend is targeting Keith Lee. He wants to go after the big men, the big monsters, because he wants to prove he is the biggest and baddest monster of them all. But he just ran into a brick wall there with the shoulder of Keith Lee, but now Wyatt headbutt down. Goes Lee, and oh God, there's a senton. The Fiend Bray Wyatt, the most excruciating version of Bray Wyatt, most dangerous. But Keith Lee is dangerous as well, and he can be. The inaugural NXT champion, losing the title to the ring getter Al Gunther, who defeated Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Let's not forget that as Lee now sitting the Fiend in the corner. Oh God, this is not going to be good for the Fiend Bray Wyatt as Lee is putting him up there on the tippy top rope, the middle rope now from Keith Lee here. And what's Lee looking for here? Oh my! Stalling vertical delayed suplex down off the middle rope by Keith Lee under the Fiend. My goodness, and Lee showing off why they call him Limitless. Dublin basking in the glory of Lee here tonight. Big overhand shot by Lee. Another one over the Fiend. Fiend able to stop in his tracks that time. Nice shot, and here comes Bray Wyatt. Uh-oh. Keith Lee may have just absolutely been ticked off again and clocking the Fiend. Uh-oh. Lee middle rope. Big man's looking to fly here. Down goes Wyatt once again. Shoulder tackle by Lee into the cover. Hooking the legs, shoulders down. Referee Danilo Afibio. Whoa! Ho, ho. The Fiend kicking out immediately. And a jawbreaker by Wyatt, and then running right through Lee like a freight train. Okay, Lee is now in with the big boys now on Monday Night Raw. Because on just his second match of the series, he is going mono to mono with with the Fiend Bray Wyatt. You can see the same about the Fiend. I mean, he's not been along around that long. He only beat Samoa Joe at WrestleMania. Now he's going after another big man. And Keith Lee. It's a kick out by Lee though. He's stomping away. Lee, a former world champion down in NXT, wants to be a world champion here on Monday Night Raw, but got Wyatt against the ropes. And now Keith Lee gonna swing him out to hard. There it is, hanging him out to dry. Threw it first off the top rope there by Keith Lee. Lee picking him up, vertical base. Down he goes, Gourd Buster by the Limitless One. Now Lee, gonna head up middle rope. We've seen this before from Keith Lee, but the Fiend getting to his feet. No one on the pull off the middle rope moonsault. Went for it that time, but there's Wyatt with a big rope thrust, and now a Sister Abigail by Bray. Into the cover, hooking the leg, shoulders down on Lee. 2 count kick out. Oh, but he ain't gonna get put away that easy, Bray. Sister Abigail caught him out of nowhere though. And more shots on a Keith Lee, leaving the knee to the midsection. Now Lee, look at that! Just choking, throwing him, and a stomp after stomp by Keith Lee. Lee, battle rope, elbow drop on Wyatt. God, what a landing there. And there's the battle rope moonsault that time, the cover on the Fiend, taking the leg, scores 1. No, only 1. My goodness. The Fiend ain't going down easy tonight. 1 off the moonsault. There's double axe handle as Lee is now taking control over this match live on the flagship show, the Go Home Show, before Backlash this Saturday night. Irish whip sends him into the corner. Oh, look at Bray Wyatt, there's the headbutts, vicious as they can be. On a Lee in that corner, a big boot wash now by the Fiend. After the leg of Lee, Lee able to kick him away. What's Keith Lee thinking here? And Lee! Oh, what a pounce! Bouncing him nearly out of the damn ring that time. And Keith Lee, he got him made here against the ropes. It was something similar than last time, but the Fiend able to fight out of the clutches of Keith Lee. Went for a throat thrust, double-handed. Lee counters and Lee drops him with a single arm spine buster. Cover. 2 count on Bray and a kick out. Still a score 2 that time. But the Fiend staying in it. Keith Lee out of the apron. Going to the top rope, but the Fiend's right there. The Fiend's going to stop in his tracks and send him right crashing down. Into the centre of the ring. Fiend went for the senton off the ropes. Running back. Big boot. Down goes Lee. He's hot and hard now. And running in sent out of the back by Bray Wyatt. With the elbow drop jumping style Lee. Able to move out of harm's way. Look at Lee. Look at the strange. Spirit bomb. Hoist up Wyatt. Cover. Shoulders down. Scoring 2. He gone now. Thought he had him. Referee's hand was so close to the canvas. It ain't over just yet live on Raw though, folks. Don't go anywhere. We've still got a great main event to come as well. But a great penultimate match tonight. Is Lee and Wyatt putting in the work this evening. Big splash up the top by Keith Lee. That will make you bask in the glory of that man, I'll tell you. But Lee getting to his feet as Wyatt able to sucker him out. Look at Bray! Look at Bray! Mandible claw! Mandible claw! Shoulders down now on Lee. Cover just like that. 2 count. No! Kick out! Oh man, I thought Lee was out. But it's the kick out. Now Danilo Afibolo getting followed around the ring by the Fiend. But it's Lee fighting back with a European uppercut. Lee knows how to fight, I'll tell you. And now Keith Lee, what's he thinking about here? Oh God, he's got a big boot up center on the outside of the ring. And Lee feeding off the love and adulation from the sold out crowd tonight. Look at the fly, look at that, the corkscrew. With a slingshot crossbody. Lee on the outside. Big double-handed spine buster on the floor. Lee is dominating. Picking up Bray. Trying to send him into the ring. The Fiend won't budge. Going to send him right back in though. Top rope. Keith Lee to make his moment. Fiend getting up somehow, some way. Lee double axe handle. Oh, the crowd was loving that. And then Lee, middle rope, looking for the moonsault again. Aim like a no. Moving out the way again was the Fiend. And it was the Fiend. Shoulders down here. Jackknife Penna steal it. 2 count on Keith Lee and a kick out. Oh, such a close call that time. But now it's Bray Wyatt. When I put him away for perhaps another mandible claw. Countered by Keith Lee that time. And then Lee sends him into the corner. Keith Lee to put away the Fiend. And this combustible Raw matchup this evening. Lee now with a pounce as this one continues. I'm back live on Monday Night Raw. Is looking now. Bray Wyatt. Got him in the corner, able to turn the ties, broke the brakes, now he's dancing around the ring with Keith Lee. There's the little goodnight kiss, followed by the Sister Abigail. Oh God, and Lee now get picked back up. What an effort it has been tonight from Keith Lee. But now the Fiend, mandible claw, set on the ring, nowhere for Lee to go. This time the shoulders ain't down, he's just trying to fade out of it. But referee's right there to see if he taps out or passes out due to the pain. And he will, which causes Bray Wyatt to get the win here on Raw. Another big man and a former world champion put down by the Fiend Bray Wyatt here in this series. First it was Samoa Joe. Then it was the always impressive Keith Lee. Well, nonetheless, Lee with a hell of a showing tonight in just his second Monday Night Raw contest. I'm sure there will be more great opportunities for Lee. But the Fiend picked a fight with a man, and he was able to win that fight. Is it over though? That is the question. But nonetheless, congratulations going out to Keith Lee. He was able to hit a big back catastrophe throughout the break, but still not enough to keep down the Fiend, and that was enough to keep down Keith Lee as the Fiend wins again here on Raw. Well, what a dominant display of action tonight live from Dublin. The Fiend Bray Wyatt, oh sinister as hell, victorious here this evening. Where the hell was he gone though? That is the question. Teleportation as well. As if he couldn't get enough. Crazy enough. My goodness. Well, nonetheless, folks, Backlash this Saturday night. Let's take a look at the action this weekend. We're kicking things off in St. Louis with a WWE Women's Intercontinental title on the line. Who'll be crowned the inaugural Women's IC Champ? Will it be AJ Lee? Will it be Liv Morgan? We find out this Saturday night at Backlash. Following that Tornado Tag Team Elimination 6-man matchup for the World Tag Team titles. FTRKO as a collective take on Eric, Ivar, and Aleister Black for the tag team titles. Then the women's world title will follow that. It's the third match between these two women, but the first on the main roster. It's Rhea Ripley challenging Io Sky for the women's world championship. Can't wait for that one at Backlash as well as this one. Who will challenge AJ Styles for the United States Championship? We'll find out this Thursday night on SmackDown. Samoa Joe and Carmelo Hayes on the finals of the Many Contenders Tournament. One of those men will go forward to face the Phenomenal One for the golds at Backlash. Then in triple threat action, world title on the line, Seth freaking Rollins and the glorious Bobby Roode went to a double count out a couple of weeks ago on Raw. LA Knight would have be facing both of them as he defends the world title and triple threat action in St. Louis. Then we crown the inaugural Women's United States Champion for the SmackDown brand as Bayley and Lyra Valkyria have been able to qualify and get into this matchup. Who's going to make history this Saturday night? Intercontinental title on the line after that as the underdog from the underground wants to capture more singles gold. He takes on the leader of the Undisputed Era for the championship, Adam Cole, baby. And then finally, in the main event of the evening, the Undisputed WWE Championship is on the line. It's Roman Reigns. Looks to take the title from Braun Breaker in a fair fight. Reigns and Braun at Backlash. And coming up next, folks, it is now time for your main event of the evening as the glorious Bobby Roode and Adam Cole get ready for their matchup at Backlash, as well as Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins. You're going to imagine the world champ LA Knight looking closely. It's tag action next on Raw. Well, we started off the night with tag team action. That's how we're going to end off the night as well. The final Raw match before Backlash this Saturday night. Let's see how these four men fare before their matches at Backlash this Saturday evening. Here comes the Intercontinental Champion out first there, folks. No Undisputed Era with him tonight. It's Adam Cole, baby.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 201 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Adam Cole.
You gotta imagine this man is not happy since the Undisputed Era were unable to regain their WWE Tag Team Championships earlier on. But nonetheless, Adam Cole is going to focus on his priorities. He's going to focus on defending the Intercontinental Championship at Backlash against the number one contender Sami Zayn, who won a fatal 4-way match 2 weeks ago on Raw, defeating the likes of Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, and Andrade. And then tonight, of course, he's got to be in tip-top of his shape for the tag team main event here on Raw. It's third main event of Monday Night Raw this season, and this is only his third appearance on Raw. He's main evented every damn time he has been on the red brand, including losing in the main event last week to world champion LA Knight, but winning in the inaugural episode of Monday Night Raw, defeating Daniel Bryan in a WrestleMania rematch for the Intercontinental Championship. But out next is his tag team partner for this tag match this evening. It's the glorious Bobby Roode, the inaugural United States champion, and of course, the former world champ as well.
Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode is on a mission to regain the World Heavyweight Championship. He was an incredible player of last year's season, being a part of Raw for the entirety of the run, and he's here on Raw still here this season. Looking to regain the world title, only had a 62-day reign as champion. Dead Bobby Roode, looking to regain it and get the win tonight as well on Raw. He's got incredible odds at Backlash though, does Roode. Triple threat action. But yet again, so does the world champ LA Knight. Doesn't have to be pinned. Doesn't have to be submitted to lose the championship. Because it was 2 weeks ago here on Raw where Bobby Roode and Seth Rollins met in the main event. A number one contendership matchup. Two-faced Night for the gold at Backlash. And it was won by neither man, because it went to a double count now. A draw. The referee thrown it out as the both men were too busy brawling on the outside of the ring. Therefore, LA Knight says, you know what? If none of them want to win, then both of them can try and beat me and not win at Backlash. Yeah, so that is exactly what's going down. Triple threat. LA Knight being a fighting champion, defending against two crucial challengers, two very dangerous opponents in Bobby Roode and this man, Seth freaking Rollins, the 2025 King of the Ring and the former WWE Champion. He wants to get the world title. Now that he's a part of Monday Night Raw, can he do it at Backlash? We will see. But let's see how he fares tonight as the crowd burning it down for the Visionary.
And the opponents, first, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds,
That's Seth Rollins getting ready for this one. The crowd serenading the Visionary. He lost to Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of WrestleMania after winning it at the Royal Rumble by defeating Drew McIntyre, not only ending his reign but also ending his undefeated streak. McIntyre prior to that was unpinnable, unsubmittable. Rollins able to do it at the Rumble, able to do it again at No Way Out, and so did Roman Reigns ahead of their match at WrestleMania. We all know about Roman Reigns getting screwed out of the title, in his opinion, by Braun Breaker, who cashed in his Money in the Bank contract the night prior. That he won the night prior. He done it the next night on Reigns after they went through a grueling main event of WrestleMania. But this team is a very crowd-vocal one. Seth Rollins getting serenaded, so is this man, the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title.
Weighing in at 212 pounds,
Sami Zayn, the underdog from the underground. #1 contender for the IC title. He's a former US champion. Had a decent run with that gold until losing it to the Viper, Randy Orton, at the Royal Rumble Premium Live event. And he was a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania that Braun Breaker ended up winning, funnily enough. But it was Sami Zayn that had a 61-day reign as United States champion. He looks to capture the Intercontinental Championship this Saturday and his matchup with Adam Cole for the championship. So it's all four of these men getting ready for their big matches and championship action at Backlash. It's going to be the World Champ LA Knight, and they're at Backlash too. He'll be watching on closely, you got to imagine, in the backstage area or at home, wherever he may be. He picked up a minor injury in the main event last week against Adam Cole, which is why he is not here this evening. Cole still able to compete. LA Knight a little rocked in that match, but should be fine for Backlash. He will be attending the show. He will get a regularly scheduled World Championship contest. But here we go, main event getting underway. Referee Chad Patton, ring the bell. Matchup is now official. Adam Cole, Seth Rollins kicking it off, and Adam Cole talking right in the face of Rollins, but Rollins making him pay for it. Nice kick. Here we go, great way to kick us off. Seth Rollins, nice shots now, and they're all blocking that time. Adam Cole on the shoulder of Rollins. Rollins getting caught, and oh, look at that, Adam Cole. Beautiful neck breaker of Seth freaking Rollins. Go now. Grab it, Seth, half and half, dropping him right in his head. Oh boy, but Seth fighting right back. That's the matchup I would love to see as well. We saw it last season, I believe. Adam Cole got the victory against Seth. I know he'd pinned him in a fatal 4-way match to become a #1 contender for the WWE title. To face AJ Styles at Backlash last season. He was unsuccessful in that one. Will he be successful this Saturday at Backlash in St. Louis against Sami Zayn? Unless it's Rollins, middle row, Adam Cole, vertical base, went for the blockbuster, Adam Cole, able to move out of harm's way. Cole, nice kicks, nice shots and strikes on a Seth freaking Rollins. Rocking him now, knife edge, shot inside Guru, what a combination that time. From Adam Cole, baby. Tag made, here comes the glorious Bobby Roode. Going to pick up the pieces and pick up where he left off alongside Seth in the main event from 2 weeks ago here on Raw. It's Bobby Roode with a couple of knees to the midsection, a clothesline, down goes Rollins. Roode too busy showbottom, which is going to allow Sami Zayn to make the tag, and here comes Sami. Here comes the underdog from the underground, the man who will challenge Adam Cole for the IC title this Saturday. Sami, knee right in the back of the head of Roode. Picking up the glorious one. What's he thinking? Here is Sami Zayn gonna fly. Yes, he is. Tornado DDT off the springboard. Boss Roode wide open and paying homage to the late great Sabu that time. Sami, middle rope, another tornado DDT. Sami flying high tonight. Roode not a fan of the fast-paced offense from Sami Zayn. Roode is down and out. Sami Zayn just staring at one of the challengers for the world title at Backlash. Our first PLE this season. What a great night it's going to be. Is look at this, Roode, insult to injury, heading Sami with LA Knight's own maneuver. Looks like a BFT there, and Rollins getting knocked off the apron. Bobby Roode going to take advantage. Irish whip sends him off the ropes. Roode now backbreaker and a neck breaker to Sami Zayn. Roode now trying to corner Sami Zayn, sends him into Adam Cole and Roode's corner, and Cole going to send him off the apron that time. And now he's going to do damage to the outside. It's Roode to really showboating again. He's first off the apron, and Roode taking out Rollins once more. Another cheap shot. But O'Malley will be facing at Backlash with a world title on the line and triple threat action. But Roode still too busy showboating. Sami gets set back into the ring by Cole, and her shoulders down. Cena still the one on Roode. 2 count, Kaka. Sami had him in that penny predicament, not enough for the 3 that time, and Bobby Roode Get back into it here. We've got Sami up and a big suplex. Nice, he got on. A glorious suplex, you might say. Sami Zayn, worse for wear here. Getting worn down by Rude and Cole. Irish Whip in the corner. Here comes Zayn's opponent. Come Backlash. The Intercontinental Champion tagged in. Double team offense here. Back body drop by the Undisputed Era leader. And the former World Champion Cole now picking up Sami Zayn off the deadlift. Fisherman Buster pinning predicament. Shoulders down. And Sami out of it. No, it's only one. Man, he's been dominating the entirety of the match mostly. And he kicked out at one from a Fisherman Buster, get dropped in his head, and that's how he feels about it. Big back suplex and another cheap shot at Seth. This time though, it's by Adam Cole, but a nice block. And Sami Zayn runs in. Hurricane run on Adam Cole. And Sami Zayn picking up Cole. I mean, Cole's counterparts in the Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, weren't able to get the win in the opening contest. Can Adam Cole win a tag match tonight, though? That's the question. It's Rollins now tagged in. Double team offense. Bray Hammond, Sami! And there's a springboard moonsault on the back by Seth freaking Rollins. Rollins springboard again. This time flying around the ring. Cover now. Shoulders down. Tugging the arm behind the head. 2 count kick out by the Intercontinental Champion of the World. The tag main event tonight. Getting all 4 men ready for the big PLE. It's PLE weekend. It's Backlash season, baby. As Adam Cole super kick out of nowhere on Rollins. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down and a kick out. Or breaking it up rather with Sami Zayn. As he turned him inside out with that one. And is Sami going to pay for it? As Adam Cole going out of the ring with a back suplex, the hardest part of the ring apron, but there's Rollins with a toe back on Halo taking out Cole at ringside, avenging his tag team partner for the evening. Oh, that was a thing of beauty. And Seth now, sending Adam Cole back in. Rollins looking to capitalise. Oh baby, look at that! Rolling through, big springboard knee, cover on the IC champion, leg is hooked, shoulders down, 2 count kick out. Oh, got enough left in the tank. And his 3rd straight main event of Raw this season, after being a part of SmackDown all last season. He's one of the most consistent parts of the Red Brand right now as he just spikes Seth with that DDT and getting the worthy to tag into the glorious Bobby Roode, who's much more fresh now, wants to pick the bones of the man that he couldn't put away. And Seth Rollins. Rollins couldn't put away Roode either. It was a great battle on Raw 2 weeks ago. As they're looking to keep going with the great battles. As Rollins now going to send Roode out of the corner. Rollins thought was going to go for the tag, but wants to inflict more damage on Roode. Come Backlash. Buckle bomb by Rollins. And they're going to send Cole crashing off the apron. Uh-oh. That's Seth going to put Roode away. Out of the corner here. Rollins with a stomp to the glorious one. Out of the cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. That's got to be it. 2 count Cole line. Wouldn't get there in time, but Roode able to get the shoulder up and kick out just. And the neck of Tyra now making a tag into Sami Zayn. You've got to imagine that's how Adam Cole wanted Kyle O'Reilly to do. Fish couldn't make the break up earlier on. But O'Reilly couldn't kick out. Roode could. I bet he wish O'Reilly could in the opener. Because the Undisputed Era could be the tag champs right now. But nonetheless, Roode spider the pain. And Seth Rollins making the save. Zayn also kicking out of the spine buster by Roode. But now Rollins in the ring. He's not even the legal man. Roode grabbing Seth. And a glorious DDT by Roode to Rollins. Sami with a massive drop kick right at the jaw of the glorious one. Hot tag, here comes Cole, and here comes the Intercontinental Championship match now. We're going to have a brief preview from the Saturday night at Backlash. Cole and Zayn to a battle here. Rollins is still down on the mat. Now he's getting to his feet. Sami with Cole in the corner, nice shot. Nice Sami Zayn, went for another one, nice block by Adam Cole. Cole now grabbing Sami, going to send him into the corner. Now Adam Cole just kneeing him right into the Seth Rollins corner as well in front of the Visionary. Adam Cole, kick out to the knee, off the rope, slash, jaw to the face. Into the cover, hook in the leg, shoulders down, scoring to it, Sami out of it, oh, he kicked out. Oh man, so this Saturday it could be over with Cole to retain the IC title. It's Sami kicking out of it that time. And now picking him up. The vertical base, nice shots by Cole. Irish Whip gonna send him out of the corner. They face shot, no block by Sami Zayn. Sami looking to put Cole away. Look at the strikes and shots by Zayn. Laying up Cole in this main event. Another massive drop kick by Sami. And on the other, Sabu top by Zayn. Tag Rollins back in. Tag Roode back in. These two got a lot of bad blood with each other as Rollins runs in with a sling blade on the Glorious One. Seth Rollins to put away Roode. Ahead of the world title matchup at Backlash. Small package driver, 2 count. No, not enough. Roode Bailey eking that shoulder off the mat. A weak kick out though by the Glorious One, but Rollins top rope, Phoenix Splash, Pattman offense on Roode, cover, hooking the leg, shoulders down, Cole coming in to make the save. Smart strategy from Cole if he wants to walk in a Backlash with a lot of momentum over his challenger in the IC title matchup. That's what this tag match is about, to gain momentum heading into Backlash. Roode, shoulders down, schoolboy ropes are there saving Seth freaking Rollins. Oh, Sami's in with a cheap shot at Bobby Roode. Oh, it's been Sami that's got a cheap shot multiple times, same as Seth Rollins. And then Bobby Roode gonna send Sami to the outside. Massive drop kick, Seth though, shoulders down. Oh, corner roll to steal it. 2 count ahead of Backlash, kick out by Bobby Roode. Oh man, and Roode now looking to try and steal it against Seth Rollins inside Cradle, small package, scoring to it, and Bobby Roode and Cole with a win. Roode stealing it from under the head of Seth Rollins. That allows him and Cole to get the victory in your main event tonight ahead of Backlash. What is the world champ LA Knight going to think of that? Bobby Roode got a lot of momentum going into Backlash. He could take one of those simple schoolboys or inside cradles to become world champion for the second time. Congratulations, Roode and Cole. Got a ton of momentum heading in to their championship encounters at Backlash. This is how they got the win. Roode with a clearly obvious maneuver, a simple move to get the win tonight. Well, congratulations, Cole and Roode. What a great matchup to wrap up this episode on Monday Night Raw. A great show all round. That's all we have time for, folks. Thank you very much for joining us here this evening. And we'll see you tomorrow for another action-packed show of NXT. Don't miss that. Peace.